Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's get the first crappy video out the way. Hey, I should have done this a long time ago, but like everybody that's started on YouTube and has been successful, or it hasn't even been successful, but they put out their first videos. A lot of people have said they've kind of been procrastinating, either because they're scared, they think that they're not going to be good at this, or they want their first videos to be like off the chart great. I'm not here for that today. I'm here to get the first video out of the way, and that's going to be my introduction video of myself to you, to the world, to YouTube. Let me introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Keenan, and I am on a journey for self-discipline. Oh man, I've seen videos, a lot of videos that talk about self-discipline, but a lot of times they talk about it, but they talk about it, but they never show us really or tell us how to really get there. Or they tell us what's the main thing. They tell us, oh, well, if you just don't want it bad enough. You don't want it. It's just something that you don't want bad enough. So guess what? You're never going to get there, or you have to want it. And a lot of us, we truly do want it, but a lot of times we become stagnated. So what I'm going to do is, I figured and I feel like if I'm going to do this self-discipline thing, I want you to come on a journey with me, because I know a lot of us, we kind of want to know how to get there, or we're looking for somebody or that'll hold us accountable, and we're like, yo, I don't know how to get up in the morning at a certain time. I plan out my day. I follow that script. I plan out I can get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., meditate, pray, work out, write the things I'm going to do out for the day, for tomorrow, because I have my goals already set for this day. I did the day before. Sometimes we don't wake up at the time we're supposed to, that we set for ourselves. Sometimes we don't complete everything that's on that goal, the goals for that day. And a lot of times we get discouraged and we get into our heads and we say, this ain't for me. This isn't for me. I guess I'm not disciplined enough. And then we'll wait another couple of weeks and then we'll start again. I don't want to do that anymore, because I've been there. I've done that before. And it's not even a day. I'll take a couple of days and one thing will work out and then the next thing doesn't. And then the next thing will work out, but then the thing before that didn't work out like I planned it to work out. I didn't wake up on time of the goal that I set, or I opened my eyes. I had my alarm set and I opened my eyes at 3 a.m. But guess what? I fell back asleep. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I get up at a certain time and then I do the next thing that's on my list. But then I beat myself up for not doing the first thing that's on the list. Or I do the first thing that's on the list, but at the time I didn't set for myself. So I beat myself up because I'm like, now everything else is pushed back. It's pushed back. So now it's horrible. I don't know what to do now. And that is what a lot of us, we kind of lack. We beat ourselves up, and I guess that's human nature. But I want you guys to walk this journey with me, because I want to be able to help you and you help me, because there might be some things that I might not know when it comes to self-discipline on certain things, and whether that's exercise, on the health of your body and your mind, because everything is connected. If we're exercising, to me, meditation goes with exercising. A lot of times when we might not meditate, and then they're still kind of discombobulated, forgive me, because guess what? We didn't do one or the other. So I want to be able to wake up at a certain time at 3 a.m. Was what the goal is what I set for myself. I pray and meditate at 3 a.m. At this next hour, I exercise, and then I start my day on the goals that I have set for the day before. But guess what? If I don't make that goal on that day, I don't want to beat myself up. I don't want to beat myself up. And I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm going to start when I wake up. I'm going to start that goal, even if it's a couple of hours or an hour after the goal that I set myself. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that should be on my mind is consistency. Consistency. What happens if I fall, if I fail to make this time frame? Or what happens if I don't get everything that I have on my list completed for that day? At the end of the day, it's consistency. If we consistently wake up at a certain time, or we consistently follow what's on our list, even if we miss one or two things and we don't beat ourselves up, and you say, you know what, okay, tomorrow I'm going to wake up at this time. Each and every day we'll get better at it. And that's the journey that I want to get on, that I want to be on. And I want you to come with me on. And that I know that most of you want to be on too as well. We miss those deadlines for the things that we want to do and that we have planned for that day to do, and then we beat ourselves up. No longer will we do that. And even on our bad days, we're going to be here for each other. We're going to encourage each other, and we're going to make sure that even on our bad days that we know that there's another day to conquer and to get to what we need to get to. Man, this is awesome. I procrastinated with with uploading on YouTube with this video right here, because I have followed what a lot of people have said on the videos that kind of walk you through the YouTube journey of being nervous and being scared. What if they don't like me? What if my voice isn't appealing to them? What if certain words that I say they're not coming out right? Get it out the way. Let's get our first video out the way. This is man, I'm so happy because, like I said, because I'm no longer procrastinating. That's what I'm happy about. I'm no longer procrastinating with doing YouTube. I'm not going to be scared or intimidated by doing it. And if I mess up on some things, hey, I'm gonna mess up. But the part of doing something is messing up, falling, getting back up again, and going in full charge, head first, and making sure that you complete the things that you say you want to complete it. So, yeah, man, I hope that in this journey that of you coming along with this journey with me, that we all can, you know what I'm saying, that you'll enjoy what I have to say, that I'm actually able to help somebody, and that you're able to help me, and that I'm hoping that I can meet some awesome people along the way, because like I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. This is going to be fun. So, like I said, self-discipline. So I'll be focused. I kind of want to just, this is going to be my self-discipline right here. It's going to be consistency, and being consistent with posting a video, maybe 2 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, and making sure that it hits consistently on some days, whether that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or whatever day that's going to be. But I want to be consistent with this thing. What I've noticed with a lot of startups when it comes to YouTube, a lot of them aren't consistent. with posting. And if they are kind of consistent with posting, they're kind of everywhere. And this is the thing that I'm going to be focusing on: discipline and consistency, which I believe is hand in hand. If you want to be disciplined with something, you have to be consistent in doing it. And I'm talking about the good consistent and the good discipline. Because we can be disciplined on certain things. Disciplined on eating out every day, wasting our money on fast food. Disciplined on being lazy. It just ain't consistent with that thing. But we want to be consistent and disciplined with the good things. Reading, getting up at a certain time. I don't know, somebody might be in school right now. They're trying to complete high school diploma, your AA, your bachelor's, and your master's, or your doctoral, your doctorates. You might be a doctor, you might be a lawyer, one to be in those coming into those areas, and sometimes we might falter in studying, or you know what I'm saying, we are being so intimidated with the work while being in school, because we feel like we don't know something, that we're afraid to pick up a book. That's kind of like what this is. We're afraid to go to the gym, or we've been to the gym and the pain the next day, or when we working hard comes and it hits us, and like, I don't want to do that anymore. Or you get to the gym and you see these dudes and women that's been there, or ladies that have been there for a long time, that's been doing this for a while, and they're going to town on the weights, on the treadmill, on the bikes, whatever it is. We get discouraged because we're like, why am I, look what they're doing, or intimidated. But not knowing that we don't have to be intimidated. Are we intimidated when we're babies and we're learning? We have to go through the process of before we can fully get up to walk, of crawling. You know how when you're a baby, you see them kind of scoot, and then they get up and they start crawling, and then they get up and then they walk. But when they first learn how to walk, they're falling a lot. The babies are falling a lot. That's what's gonna happen. We might fall. We might fail at some things, and that's okay. But failure is nothing but the opportunity to learn and grow. If we never failed at something, that means we never tried. So we're gonna try here. We might fail at certain some things. We might not wake up on time on some things in the beginning. But if we're consistent with making sure that we get up at that time, or whatever it is, we're consistent with wanting to be disciplined, we will get there, and we will get there together. So, like I said, hey, my name is Keenan. Follow me through this journey. Hey, subscribe, because I want y'all. If you don't subscribe, you're not gonna see my channel. But I want you to be able to come along. Like I said, and I want to make some friends along the way. All right, have a good day.